Well, Johnnie, a first win at Newport County since February the 25th, 2014. What a way to start the year.
Yeah, obviously not been best of places for us as a club, but always difficult in my experience coming here. Last couple of seasons we've had tough games, or even in home games they've proved a tough opponent, a difficult opponent. They did again tonight, but we found a way to win. First game in the new year, what a way to start it, so really pleased.
A game of two halves. What was said at half-time?
I don't think you want me to repeat. I think the less said about the first half, the better, to be honest. Really second best. Credit to the opposition. They played well. They took it to us. They was brave in what they'd done. They left bodies forward. They want the game to get really stretched, and we allowed that to happen. So at half-time we spoke about having a better shape, about us being a little bit more solid, picking and choosing the moments when we pressed, knowing that we had a real threat when we did win it back, and then when we did win it, making sure we took care of the ball a little bit better. First half we was winning it, but then giving it away too quick, and the game, it got too stretched, and that suited them and not us. So the second half we played the game that we want to play and not what they want to play. Obviously we made a little change tactically at half time with a switch, and it worked. I thought we was miles better in the second half, and yeah, much improved, and that helped us win the game.
Josh Kelly, a goal and assist as he approaches his first anniversary with the club.
So Josh was brilliant tonight. He put in unbelievable yards for the team, him and Matty up top. But we spoke about our threat in behind at half time. We didn't test them out enough, and then we end up scoring literally from. I'm pleased with Johnnie because I spoke at half time about our clearances, and if we're going to go big or there's big spaces in behind their defence, let's try and exploit that. And Johnnie goes big on a clearance, and as soon as it goes in behind their defence, it's a problem for them, especially when you've got someone like Josh Kelly breathing down your neck. And we've been speaking about him being really positive when he gets into those situations, getting at people. If he misses, he misses. You know, if he gets at someone and they take the ball off him, no problem. But I want him to be positive, and he had one thought in his mind when he's breathing down on the defender there. I'm going to get to the ball first, and then when he goes through, I'm going to get an attempt on goal. And unbelievable finish. Yeah, great goal. So pleased for him. Then he goes and gets the assist for the second, and a really good all-round performance.
Romaine, Sawyers, of course, formerly with Cardiff. That's going to hurt the locals around here with the second goal.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, they wouldn't have been too happy with that. But the impact that he had was exactly what we wanted and what we needed at half-time. When we made the change, we know he got the quality, and we felt like he could do a job out of possession. Just felt like their holding midfield player was getting a little bit too much joy in the first half, so we put Romaine on him to try and stop them being able to build as easily, but also we knew he would find spaces in and around him when we had the ball, and he picks up great little pockets. He's clever. You don't have to give Romaine too many instructions. He knows the game of football, and he knows how to play it and where to be. That's what clever players do, and then he's got the technique when he pops up. It's a great goal. It's a great finish, because we get into those positions a lot, and then sometimes you try and put too much on the finish, or you think you got to, because you're on the edge of the box and there's a goalkeeper there, you got to smash it as hard as you can. But he's just passing it into the corner. Trusted his technique, real quality goal, and obviously that's what he brings.
Some vital saves by Owen Goodman in that first half, though.
Yeah, there was. Owen, he'll be disappointed that we didn't get the clean sheet in the end. I think we'd give a soft one, and then soft one away and get that out, and then you spend the last minute in a half where you've been so comfortable, obviously not hanging on, but just gives them a sniff on it. So he'll be disappointed with that. Not that it was his fault, but he prides himself on those clean sheets, as we do as a team, as I always remind you. So it would have been nice for him to get the 12, because the saves in the first half warranted that. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that first half, but there was moments where we certainly needed him, and there'll be stuff that we can learn from that, because on another day that costs us.
358 Dons fans here on a freezing cold night here in South Wales as well. Tremendous turnout.
It was cold. It was a cold one. So to see that many Dons up here tonight was, really pleased with that, because long way from home, freezing conditions. I wish them more a safe journey back, because it's just going to get colder now through the night and into tomorrow. So safe travels to them. Thanks for coming, supporting the team, and glad we sent them home happy.
Absolutely, some things that we've got to improve upon, but starts we mean to
Yeah,
go on
of course.
now.
Like this is a good team. This is a good team, but there's always stuff we can do better. We don't win a game of football and then all pat ourselves on the back and rub our hands together and think we cracked it. Like we take what we've done well. We'll look at some of the stuff about starting games better and how do we need to what do we need to do? Because I want a 90-minute performance if we're going to carry on in this vein. But what I would say is the boys again dug deep. Listen, we had a day less to prepare. In Newport, we barely trained. We worked with their minds rather than their legs. We've done some video work going into it. We picked a team, a couple of changes to freshen it up, but we've had to rely on some experience as well. Obviously, Hutch going into the back line there in the second half and bringing Romaine on, and obviously having to skip back. So I can trust these boys that we don't necessarily have to do loads on the training pitch in these quick turnarounds. It's going to be the same now. We go Fleetwood Sunday, so we're going to get back late tonight. They'll rest tomorrow, and then we'll be in. I'm trying to get my days right here, but we'll be in Saturday.
Yes.
And travelling again.
Yep.
So you're so limited to what you can do, but listen, we're in a bit of a groove, aren't we? As far as really good run, we're playing well, we're picking up points, so that definitely helps when the games are coming this quickly.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Johnny.
Cheers.